Walking down the street by myself, and I'm thinking about the day before.
What is this crazy rock and roll music anyway? What is this crazy rock and roll music anyway?
Walking down the street by myself, and I'm thinking about the day before. Walking down the street by myself, and I'm thinking about the day before. Get it, y'all. 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 Walking down the street by myself, and I'm thinking about the day before. Walking down the street by myself, and I'm thinking about the day before. Walking down the street by myself, and I'm thinking about the day before. Walking down the street by myself, and I'm thinking about the day before. Get it, y'all. 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 Walking down the street by myself, walking down the street by myself, walking down the street by myself, walking down the street by myself. Walking down the street by myself, and I'm thinking about the day before. Walking down the street by myself, and I'm thinking about the day before.
And there we are. Okay, so Maple Park has now been given a bit of a facelift. We've got the cul-de-sacs have been beautified. We've got some areas over here, a little bit more detailing. The primary school, it's got its own little field. I think I'm going to do the same with the high school. Create a large field over here by filling out some of that area with trees. Fill all of this area over there with trees and create a kind of visual and sound barrier. The park central area, it's quite nice. It's got a clinic there. I imagine that as a kind of central zone. There's a few small shops around. The clinic is kind of at the hub. I do have I've got a new one. Come on, get out of the way. Oh, sad people. Yeah. Here, this one looks quite big. Is that one? There might be another one. Hold on a minute. That's quite big. Let's see. Oh, that's the tiny little one. That's quite nifty. Yeah. This actually is this not a yeah. So it must have been this one. Okay. That is pretty big. It's going to get rid of one of those shops as well, and probably those trees. Well, let's see what it looks like. Yeah, shall we plonk it down? Happy people! It looks nice. It is nice, but it's pretty big. It's probably a bit too tall for this suburban area. Sad people. Let's put back the normal one. There we go. Happy people! It's so wonderful when they have their little smiley faces. And yeah, that shop will grow back. So yeah, we've got some nice Central Park. And the church with its grounds. There's a marijuana tree in the back there, but don't tell anyone. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. And around this side here, we've got some bigger plots, and they're encouraging flashier houses to grow. Bigger plots with bigger gardens, visibly bigger gardens there, right next to the tennis courts. And over here we've got the you can see how the pathways, once you've got the trees either side of them, they actually just give the impression of gardens, the rows of gardens. So it will help with the functionality because people can still walk through, but actually visibly you don't notice that. On the boundary there, we've got some nice commercial properties that we're building up, and you can see we've got the train station taking people into the city, and there is the city in the background. Looks lovely from there, to be honest. I've added in this road, long needed, two-way road to connect in, and I also actually ended up having to change about the road network on that other side. I've added in also this junction here to help feed people to and from the city, and the gap in between this and Maple Park will be used for another enlargement of the suburban area. Probably square it off around there and fill in the middle. So then like that we've got the train station in between sort of the two nodes. That will also be a good spot for buses to coalesce. So yeah, going to fill that area in. Got room for expansion over the other side, and this roundabout, which again I'm going to work out exactly how to populate that. I'll probably have another connection from there into Maple Park around here somewhere. But yeah. So there we go. So I don't actually have a connection to this junction from the residential suburb. Could potentially bring something out here, but it's got limited use because it's already probably going to reach the spur. Good news. Yes, good news. I've fixed this junction. I've got rid of the small outlet into there, which was causing horrendous traffic where they'd back up and cause insanely dangerous accidents, I'm sure. So I've now got this the small spur going underneath the bridge onto the roundabout. You can come in, go around the roundabout, access over the bridge into the farm and residential area, or keep going straight into the city. So from the roundabout you can also get out still. And yes, that two-way bridge is means that it's fixed. Really, you can now get to all areas. Perfect. That's really the bare minimum you'd ask of a junction, but it wasn't doing it before, and somehow it was working. But yeah, now I can fill in this area with something. Not quite sure. Maybe fill it with some greenery, but I can also beautify this area because I think that's I'm happy how that's working. And you can see over here, once you've filled in the trees and everything, you can really kind of make it look quite nice. So yeah, we're going to do something with that. I have put in, you see at the bottom there, an industrial area, but that's probably going to change to something. I'm still a little bit concerned about my main inlet into the city, because as you can see, there is still a lot of traffic. It's not backing up a huge amount. I mean, there's heavy traffic, but it does flow, which is good. But it is still heavy traffic, and something is telling me that there is a better way of doing that. And as the city grows, I can see that can potentially be a problem. So I'm hoping for now I can just ignore it. But I think, you see, if I can get another spur further down, perhaps I'll be able to. Oh, a minute! If I do that, then it'll give me a nice square junction. There we go. Yeah, let's do that, and I can get nice 90-degree turns that way. And you see, the idea is you want to get the traffic down and get them to split. Well, you're going the wrong way. That's really not going to work. And get them to split left or right. That will really only work if those other spurs are one-way traffic as well. Can I get straight into there? That could help alleviate if I could go straight down. No, but hold on a minute. Yeah, I can. You know what? That would be a perfect spot for an island, for a man-made island in the middle of that bay, and then I can feed the highway straight across on one of the nice bridges, and that setup of the roads could potentially be carried out. You know what? That would make quite a nice, impressive looking addition, I think. Yeah, I like that. I like the idea of that. I don't know quite what I'd use it for, but something out in this area here. Probably up to around there. Give me a bit of space around here, maybe for another beach on this side. And then coming around, yeah, that sort of size. That could be quite big, actually. That could work. Would work as a really nice sort of commercial centre. Lots of high-rise buildings, very New York-esque. That could be good. That could be very good. I've got space there for on and off ramps, which would be good. There'll only be traffic going in, so I'd have to find another way for the roads to come out, I think. But there's nothing that a tunnel wouldn't solve, is there, really? Yeah, you know what? I like the idea of that. I think that's an additional form of expansion. I thought of, obviously, a high-rise residential over that side and some more suburb over that side, but I hadn't really considered going out into the lake. Well, it's lake. It's the delta, really. Going over here and there, but that could be a very good solution. I do have the terrain mod, and it would probably be a good way of showing that off. So I think I'm going to have to think about that more. Okay, so until next time, guys, you've been oinked.